Right. So here she is, right? Margaret McCourt.
Yeah, you took a
Isn't that
picture
great?
of it.
Yeah, you can take a picture of her.
Oh, how
And
nice.
and who are you in relation to Margaret McCourt?
I would be, she would be my grandmother.
She was your grandmother.
And that is your great-grandmother. Okay.
Let's see.
You see the Lennon in me, can't you?
You can see the Lennon in you. You can. Yeah, you can definitely see it. It's pretty cool. So, anyway, and this is the ring that Walter Toes gave her. It's such a great ring. It's like a treasure ring.
Imagine that lady had 9 kids, that tiny lady had 9 children. And you know, my mother and Uncle Richard were twins.
They were. Yeah.
I
Did
don't
your
know, I was
Did your mother miss Uncle Richard?
when she came here,
Yeah.
she missed Catrick a lot. I know all.
Did she have friends? Did she have friends in Catrick?
Oh yeah, well she was going to marry another man there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and she went back, and I guess her brother made sure that they weren't alone very long. The guy never married anybody. He really loved
Forget,
her.
what was his name?
Frank Sinclair.
Frank Sinclair.
His picture's in there. And that guy.
You have a photograph of Frank Sinclair?
Yeah, it's in that thing there.
Does it have his name on it?
On the back of it, yeah.
That's good. That's very
Yeah, but
important.
the man that's, when Ledgerwood, you knew that I got a critter in the chimney, didn't I tell you about the critter?
Yeah, and Mr.
Yeah,
Ledgerwood
it
came and
in-
helped with the critter.
And when he got it out and everything, and I showed him how he had waterproofed the basement.
Right.
And since he had been in England
Right.
during the war, and we started talking, you know, about England, and, you know, he talked about
Who had
Ledgerwood.
been? Ledgerwood was in
Yeah, he
England
was
during
in-
the war?
World War II, and he knew, you know, Oxford, and right
Right.
where my cousins lived.
Uh-huh.
So we had quite a talk. So I said, "Come here," and I showed him the picture of all the family. And as soon as he looked at it, he said, "I hope you've written all their names on the back of these." And I said, "Well, I haven't, but I will."
Did
He
you?
said, "No, I haven't done it yet."
You better
All
do
those-
it.
All those, they have to have the names on. Yeah.
Where?
Where what? You'd have to just put a tape or something on it, a piece of.
Well, what do you mean? The
The pictures are in there. on
Those
that
pictures
table.
in there.
In there. On that
Oh, this table in here. But this is easy, Mom. You can basically put name tags on them right now by just taking a video camera of them and telling me who they are. See? Like, who is this?
Well, now, there's some of other people there.
Right, but
The main purpose of it was to get
but
that
I mean,
camera.
like her. Who is she?
That is Elizabeth Walker Toes.
Elizabeth Walker Toes.
And she is the person who at the age of 14 made that magnificent sampler that's in Marguerite's house now.
Okay, and she's the daughter of Margaret McCourt.
Oh, no. She's another generation older. These are way older people.
This is Walter Toes's.
That would be Walter Toes's mother.
Oh, that's Walter Toes's mother.
Yeah.
Okay, now what's her name again?
Elizabeth Walker Toes.
Okay, and who's this?
That is Richard Toes.
This
That's
is
a
Richard.
a different generation. That's the oldest people.
This is Walter Toes's father,
Yes.
Richard Toes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were boot makers.
Right. And who is this beautiful person?
That is the oldest child of Margaret McCourt Toes and Walter Toes. She is the oldest child.
And what-
Agnes.
Agnes.
Yeah.
Agnes is beautiful, isn't
Yep.
she?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
They had such nice noses. They really did.
Okay, so there's Agnes, and who is this?
This one is Arthur.
This is
And
Arthur.
These guys didn't live long at all.
This is
probably
Arthur.
got to be not any older than you are right now. He
Right.
died saying his prayers.
Really?
Kneeling down saying his prayers. This guy
And which
was
one was
very
Arthur?
intelligent. This one was extremely intelligent.
And he was the brother of Agnes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, and who's this?
That is Walter Toes, the daddy. That's the husband
Right.
of the lady that's in the mourning clothing.
And this is?
That's Bungie, my
There's the
Bungie. She's in
famous-
another family, from another family. That's the one that we're related to the Mayflower people through her.
And
Two
this,
Mayflower
and this
people.
is beautiful Kathleen.
No, that's
No?
not Kathleen. That's Kathleen's dear sister Mary that never got married.
This is Mary?
Yes, dear Mary. I
She's
used to-
beautiful.
Mary wanted so much
She's
to get
so
married.
beautiful.
And she had all her little things ready to be married. And the sister of the guy she was going to get married didn't want them to get married, and that's what happened over there. Those guys had to end up taking care of their sister, and that poor soul never got married.
Oh,
Never
Mary is so beautiful.
Oh,
She's
she was
gorgeous.
my mother just loved Mary. She thought it was terrible that,
Yeah.
Mary never got married because she wanted to be married so
And this
badly.
is
That's-
Margaret again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the two Bungies, grandmas.
Right. Okay, and then this, you have to look at these other ones over here. Like, here's Kathleen, of course. Wow, she is such a looker, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She's movie star beautiful.
Yes, that's right.
She is movie star beautiful.
Yes, that's
She really is. Kathleen, oh my gosh.
right. Yeah.
Okay, and then, who's this?
Oh, and who's this? Who is this?
We know who that is, but who's this handsome guy?
That is the son, Walter Toes, the son of this guy whose name was Walter. And he is carrying a, he is carrying a crooked paddle, and he was my godfather. He came from England and was my godfather. And what happened
What's
to
his
Walter?
name?
Walter Toes. Walter. And what
He's your
happened?
godfather.
What happened to Walter was that he was in the army and he got shell shocked, and he was not well. He was not well,
Let me see.
and he never married.
And this is this
That's Frida.
Frida? Boy, Frida's a good looker too, man. She's beautiful. She's the violinist.
Everybody was wild about Frida. Every man was wild about her, but she was not well. She had scrofula, so that was not good.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah, of the cervical gland, I think.
Frida was gorgeous.
Oh yes, she was.
Wow, and she was the violinist. And,
Yes,
the violinist.
She was very smart. She never married. She was extremely smart, and she had many, many suitors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
And who's this babe?
oh, that's Brian's mama.
Oh,
she-
Cecily.
That's Cicely. Yeah.
Cecily is so gorgeous too.
Yes, she is. Aren't they a beautiful
They're
family?
so gorgeous. Yeah.
They're just beautiful people. Yeah. She was very good at drama, at acting. Very,
Oh
very
my
good
God, she's beautiful.
at it. Yeah.
Cecily.
Yeah, I think she's real pretty.
Yeah. Who would have taken these photos, Mom?
People, and the photographers, and that's probably a special
Yeah.
photographer, the village or something.
Okay, now here's the
Now,
whole
see.
crew here.
Well, see, this is from way back. This is the lady that made the sampler. That's this woman here,
Okay, and what's her name again?
Elizabeth Walker Toes.
Elizabeth Walker Toes, okay.
Okay, and now see, her husband isn't on this picture, so he must have, gone
Walter.
to his, he must have gone to his,
Eternal repose.
Yeah. These two people, I don't know who they are. They're probably relatives. This man, see?
Uh-huh.
And that's his brother. Okay.
Well, who's this man? It's another
This
one.
is Walter Toes, the husband of Margaret.
Of Margaret. Okay, so
Of
this
course,
is her
Toes.
son.
What?
Isn't this her son?
This
This is Walter Toes'
mother.
and that's his mother.
Yeah,
Okay,
my mother always called her, talking about it, she called her Granny Toes.
Granny Toes. And who's behind Granny Toes? gentleman with the
Oh, that was
holding
the
hat?
cousin, that was the cousin of this guy, and they were both bootmakers. But it's all in the history, I never really know.
It's a cool bike, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Look
just
at that bicycle.
And see, these kids here would be all her children. 1, 2, these 4. And aren't they cute?
Whose children are they?
They would be, this lady's and this guy's, these 2. That's the Margaret McCourt. Toes.
Margaret McCourt.
And she already had these
Wow,
4.
so who are they? Which ones are they?
I was told
Is your
once.
mother and
Oh no, they weren't even born yet. These were kids that maybe one of these is Mary, but I'm not sure.
one might be Mary?
One might be Mary. One might be Agnes. One could be Arthur, and would be the 4 oldest children of there. But I'm not sure who they are because who was there to really tell me.
Wow.
I didn't get these things till I found them in the house. And
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so here we go. Here's the repeat. Now here's this one. Now who are these people?
well, if you start the 2 standing boys, you gonna call them that?
Point to them.
Okay, this one will start here. This is Arthur.
Right.
Okay? That's Arthur. And that would be, right over here, this one would be Walter, the one that had the bat in his hand.
Yeah.
Then that would be, this one is Agnes, the oldest daughter of
Right.
these 2.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have that many. This is Mary, the one that...
Uh-huh.
That's the one that you liked her picture.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there was this one right here is Uncle Richard and my mother. They're the twins right here.
Oh, there's your
These-
mother. Wow.
Yeah, there's the twins.
Look at her.
And then over here, the last 3, this is a boy, the baby, is Henry, and he didn't live long. He got, somebody beat him up, and he never got better. He got something, brain injury. They beat him up
Right.
in the village. I don't know, somebody fought with him or something. And then
Show me, where's Richard again?
this
the
is
twin?
Richard.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard. And then these 2 are the 2 youngest daughters, and I'm pretty sure, I think this one is Frida, and this one would be that other beauty that you saw, Cicely.
And who's between the 2 of them?
Well, this is Agnes, the
That's
oldest
Agnes.
daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all of
Is
them.
there anything else interesting in there? Who's this little tiny girl next to,
The mommy?
yeah.
That's Henry. They dress the boys
Oh,
like
the
that.
boys are dressed like
Oh,
girls.
sure. And, yeah.
Poor Henry. God.
Yeah, that was common. And you like this picture over here. There's
Wow, what a beautiful family that they
Yeah.
had, though.
There's a picture of...
Huh.
Well, I've got to find the picture of you liked it so well. Did it get lost in the shuffle?
this
That's
one?
it. That's the one you liked. This is Cicely.
Yeah.
And this is the youngest boy. And he was still pretty young when my mother left England.
The youngest boy's name was
Henry. And
Henry.
my mother loved him very much. He was the
And
baby.
how did Henry die?
He went to the village once, and some
Somebody
guys beat him up and left him.
Henry's holding a cat.
Yeah, and they left him, and he never got well. It was horrible. And they had to take care of him in some kind of like an extended care place. And he died of a pulmonary embolism.
Sad.
Yeah, and he was only, I think maybe 35 or something. That was a real
Wow,
bad.
Henry's beautiful.
Yeah, that was a real bad thing. But I
Really
read,
beautiful.
but my mother, she really loved him, and she said that it was terrible when she left there, that he just carried on pretty badly because she went to America. And but she used to write to him, because I remember
Wow.
she used to write to him. So,
And who are these cuties?
oh, that's my daddy and his sister. That's Bernadette and Dad. And they were both born after their father had a stroke. He was paralyzed. And so, this girl, she was a very positive person. She says,
Bernadette.
I don't know why Mama would have ever even, consented to have children.
She would have consented.
Well,
My goodness. She's doing her wifely duty. Okay, so that's the story.
oh, Lord, there's
All
so
of
many
these.
stories, yes. And that's a pretty girl. Could she be?
No, she looks so pre-Raphaelite, doesn't she?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's some fancy term Charles used to use.
Oh, really?
Oh, here she is. There's your beautiful sister.
Baby Ethel.
It's baby Ethel.
And that,
Ethel's lovely.
yes, she was a
I
lovely.
liked her.
She was a
I
very.
wish I would have met her. I wish she would have not died.
Yeah,
Of
no,
course.
but Gussie, you know what? She would not
She
have
never
had,
grew old.
no, but she would not have had a good life. That child was born with a horrible birthmark that came all the way up here,
Yeah.
like this, and across here. And she had to have radium treatment for that. And
So she
as a
probably would have
baby,
had cancer.
that's right. And
Yeah.
so as much as my father, mourned the loss of her, he said that, her life would have been not very good.
But we've had a good life, haven't we? My mom and me. Here we are for the camera.